Good evening, everybody. What's going on? What's up, Buster V? Good to see you. Arcane, Satellite, Manic. Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday. Boy, every once in a while, I get some really silly stuff when I just pick a random soundtrack for the evening. Good evening, R. Dominic. Good to see you. I definitely wasn't expecting this. I hope you're all doing well. I am doing good. It's been a pretty solid day. I went jogging this morning. I discovered something that hadn't even occurred to me. But I went jogging down to the beach and back as I am wont to do. Usually I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I had stupid jury duty yesterday, so I went today instead. And then maybe I'll go again on Saturday or something. I don't know. Good evening, F-Zero Racer 33rd Expedition. I would like to. That thing looks neat. Absolute nerd. What's up, Zem? What's up, Justin Brett? Hi, everybody. On my way back, I saw one of my neighbors, and they were like, I hadn't seen him in a while, and they were like, "You look good. You look like you lost some weight." And I was like, "Yeah, I've been jogging and stuff." And like, "It's working for you." It's like, huh? Hadn't occurred to me. So I went inside, weighed myself. So I have for the last couple years, I guess, been around like 180 pounds. I'm 5'10" for reference. So 5'10", 180 pounds. Turns out today I'm 165. So since I started jogging a couple months ago, I've lost 15 pounds. That was a pleasant surprise. The Master System Odysseys have been scaring the weight off you. You lost weight, yeah, I found it. Good evening, Fury. Good evening, Mizroy. Good to see you both. So that put a little spring in my step today. Other than that, not too much going on. Vampire Survivors. Vampire Survivors. I started the Castlevania DLC. Holy shit, it is really good. If you like Vampire Survivors at all, you owe it to yourself to get the Castlevania DLC. It is such a good evolution of the formula. Oh god, what the hell is this? Oh wait, what? 5 pounds less? Wow! Something that's probably converting fat over to muscle mass. Hopefully. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Manic. I am sorry to hear that. Alright. I have to veto that. I apologize, but my kids are in here sometimes and see what's up. They thought Joker Sanji was pretty funny. Yeah, I can't put that up. It has its charm, certainly, but I can't do that one, sorry. Is it goblins again? Dave, did you even need to ask? Did you even need to ask? By all means, chat, drop by the feedback channel and enjoy in your own ways. But yeah, let's not make it a bet. I'll give you those coins back to misspend at your leisure. But yeah. Yeah, Vampire Survivors, Castlevania DLC, really good. Really, it's huge too. It is huge. You think you've seen big Vampire Survivors maps? No, you haven't. Not until you've seen the Castlevania map. They basically made like, I mean, it feels like they stitched together a whole bunch of areas from like Symphony and like the later Castlevanias into like a complete version of the Castlevania 1 castle. Oh god, and each of the characters gets a theme from their game. And I got Leon Belmont unlocked, and his Vampire Survivors devs know exactly what they're doing. His theme is hands down the best song off that soundtrack. I was hoping they were gonna do that one. They did that one. I was not disappointed. It was so good. So, but yeah, it's a giant Castlevania map with Castlevania enemies and Castlevania bosses. Like so many Castlevania weapons. It is gobsmacking how many weapons they've shoved into that thing. Now I gotta figure out how they all work and how to evolve all of them. But yeah. So I didn't play any more Bone Razor minions today. No bones were raised in this house. But maybe this weekend. Maybe this weekend get back to it. I think I'm tantalizingly close to being like done with Vampire Survivors, at least for the time being. I didn't realize this. Having all of the achievements for the game. I have some really, really rare ones. They're rare because they were just added. I thought they stopped adding achievements at some point, but no, what they do is, like, the new licensed DLC they add to the game doesn't get its own Steam achievements, but any stuff they add to the base game does. And so, like, this most recent update that added the Saga content also added, like, a new area to the base game called the Coop. And all of those achievements are from there, which explains why they're so rare among the player base. Good evening, PM Collector Boy. Good to see you. It's sure. I was wondering why chat got so quiet all of a sudden. I guess everybody was like struggling with the psychic damage of that wallpaper. Well, good luck, chat. I hope you come out the other side better and stronger than you were. The Coop is such a good joke. It is. Yeah. Vampire Survivors is just such an insanely clever game from top to bottom. Just wins of change. Anyway, chat, we need to get to it. We have a big mission tonight, as we did like a week and a half ago, and I don't want to take too much time from the gaming tonight, so I will give you the very important schedule update, and we will get right back into it. Have jury duty soon. Maybe I'm immune to psychic damage. Doing excited. Feel nice. What's up, Bulwark? Good to see you. Really thoughtful way to add achievements so people don't own any DLC can still 100% the game. Yes, that is nice. It is nice, and I think it was wise of them to do that. And also, it's kind of nice the game doesn't have like 700 achievements, including all the stuff from the DLC. So it's a good split. It's really good, and like the DLC is so good. It doesn't need achievements to kind of push people along. It's just really, really good. So, anyway, chat. Tomorrow night, buttress your feelings, hold on to your asses, ass holders. Tomorrow night's the last stream of the week. Tomorrow night we're gonna be doing Master System Odyssey, and I will get an entire 48-hour period to recover from the psychic damage of that. Because I'm not streaming on Saturday. This is very important. No stream on Saturday. Stream on Sunday instead. We're going to be starting a new Star Wars game. Big Star Wars game. Real chonker of a Star Wars game. On Sunday. And I imagine it'll roll into Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. And probably into the following week as well. So, keep that in mind, chat. And Power Hours, for those of you sorely missing the Power Hours, that will be back 1 week from tonight. Next Thursday, the hiatus ends. We will spin up April of 1995. Get us some SNES Stargate going, I think. Total shit on cheapos for Saga, that was free. It seems like, because there are achievements for their first 2 DLCs, the Moonspell and Fiscari ones. That's original content. I get the feeling maybe they just don't do achievements for licensed stuff. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if that complicates their content or anything, but yeah. Anyone here played Heartbound? I haven't. I've heard of it. All Vampire Survivors talks make you want to purchase it. I got done panic buying stuff from AliExpress for tariffs kicked in. Not yet. I mean, yeah, you might as well wait until it's on sale again, and you'll get a whole bunch of good stuff. Just believe me, if you're gonna pick up Vampire Survivors, get all the DLC. It is all worth it. It is really solid stuff. Good evening, 2-Hit. It is. It's Friday. It's the first Friday of the week, soon to be followed by the second Friday of the week. Good evening, Cheese Toast. Good to see you. Yeah, apparently this is like a chill wave cover. Bittersweet Symphony. Like I said, if y'all didn't realize it, like before this one, it was What Is Love. It was a synthwave cover of What Is Love, and I was cracking up at that before I started the stream. YouTube is a land of contrast. Yeah, keep me appraised, PM Collector Boy. I think I am going to be looking for more Vampire Survivor likes in the future, because I'm going to be done with Vampire Survivors probably pretty soon. Maybe even by the end of this weekend. And then I'll be all the way on Bone Razor Minions. And when I'm done with Bone Razor Minions, who knows? I might look for another one. Between Bone Razor and Vampire Survivors, I am all in on Bullet Heaven's Survivor likes. Like, I am enjoying this immensely. I am loving these games. This is what I clicked on for tonight. So yeah. Anyway, we need to get to it, chat. As you may recall, not last Friday, but the Friday before, I put out a call for PS1 RPGs. Y'all supplied me with 15 of them. We did a weird old The Wheel. We played 3 of them. We played Vanguard Bandits, Breath of Fire 4, and Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. They each got somewhere between 40 and 50 minutes. We ended up crowning Breath of Fire 4 the most entertaining game of the evening. It was nice. It was quite special. But then we had 12 more games just sitting around that had been unloved, unexperienced, and you know, we had some extra time this week since Power Hours were on hiatus, so I thought, let's do some more of them. Let's honor some more requests. So this isn't a real The Wheel. We're not going to be crowning a champion at the end of the night, though we can unofficially if y'all are so inclined. But yeah, y'all picked a lot of really interesting looking stuff. I want to do more of it. We're going to do 3 more games tonight. Same deal as last time. Looking to do 40 to 50 minutes of each one. I'll remind you, we have a deal for tonight and any subsequent PS1 RPG nights. I am doing this with the understanding that I'm not going to have to suffer any complaints or constant reminders that I didn't play them long enough or whatever. I just want to get a taste of these things. So, if we're all cool with that, tonight'll be fine. Everything will be fine. But we do have 12 games to look at. We've got Suikoden 2, Wild Arms 2, Wild Arms 1, Las Vegas Dream 2, Super Robot Wars, I forget which one that is, Guardians Crusade, Lunar 2, Eternal Blue, Rhapsody, Legend of Dragoon, I think, Chrono Cross, Ancient Roman, and Moon Remix RPG. I love these late 90s, early 2000s songs, try to paint a bombastic sound tapestry of never approached epic by faith, no born quality. Look, this is, you know, people knocking around in their bedrooms, throwing covers together and stuff. I'm not looking for Grammy Award winners here. I'm looking for something to fill the void behind my ramblings. We played that Lyle game a couple days ago. There was a music track and they were sounding familiar, and I remember what it was. A chiptune version of Brother Louie, a song by shitty German band Modern Talking. Wow. That is weirdly specific, isn't it? Alpha Gaiden, thank you. Alright, anyway, chat, let's do it. Let's get to spinning. I'm gonna stop the music. I'm gonna spin the wheel. Let's see what our first game is tonight. Here we go. Fishy go. Fishy go, fishy go, fishy go. Well, there you go. We were just talking about Super Robot Wars Alpha Gaiden, in fact. Make it happen. Nice. Wow. I don't have the same level of nostalgia for the PS1 startup music as I do the PS2, but it is fun. It is fun. It do bring back memories. I hope we get some good anime openings tonight. That was a real highlight from last time. Some of those really popped off too. Look at all these licenses they got. Shaboing. Alright. Oh my god. I can feel my soul burning. You can kind of do that joke. They originally renamed two of the games Atlas published Super Robot Tyson over here. Wow! Alright. Start. Start me up. Did I push start? Are we starting? I know Mazinger Z. Are we starting? Oh, we're gonna get along with this game real well, I'm sure. All right, I don't think I actually hit start, but that should give you a little taste of what is to come. Very exciting. The breasts are toasty. Okay. Okay. All right. Start. I hit the wrong button. I had to hit start to start it. Oh, yes. Yes, here we go. New Western calendar year 187 December. It's been several months since the finale of what would later be referred to as the Balmar War. While the Earth was saved from great danger thanks to the Londo Bell and SDF forces, this came at a heavy price. Is that the SDF-1? The shockwave generated by an ultra-gravitational collapse during the Balmor War's final battle would reach the Earth in 6 months' time, doing massive damage to both the colonies and the Earth's surface. That's the big city-sized robot from Macross. However, this information was suppressed by the Titans, who dissolved the SDF and Londo Bell forces and ensured that most people would never find out the truth. Context you need here is the finale of Alpha 1 involved the finale of Gunbuster, where they saw Bomb blow up the aliens and that. I have seen Gunbuster, so I War. Again. We're doing it again, chat. War. It really never changes. If y'all haven't seen Gunbuster, Gunbuster's really Gunbuster's some deep space, hard sci-fi giant robot. It's solid. tired. War never changes, Wired. War again. Oh no. That's the Titans. Father and Hayato are out of all the times to... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Those are Gundam bad guys, right? That we saw? Have they managed to reach here through all of the Far East defenses? To the new Sao Tome Research Lab. This is Lieutenant J.G. Jarrett Mace of the Titans from Zeta Gundam. Okay. Disarm immediately and stand down, otherwise the Titans will open fire. What? Stand down for the Titans? I don't think he's having that shit. That's right, give up the lab and Shin Getter Robo to us immediately. What? What do you plan to do with Shin Getter Robo when you get it? You guys ought to know the answer to that. Kakrakan? His name is Kakrakan? He used Getter and Project Aegis over at the DC Japan branch. Remember that Jared guy's like the ultimate scrub? What'd you say? How could they know about that? Guess that's only natural. They've watched Asia ever since the Balmar War. Could it be they let us set up Project Aegis so they could do this? Sashi, Benkei, we sortie! There's no reason for us to hand ourselves over. Yeah, they think we'll just let them waltz in like they own the place. Nani? Guess that means they'll defy us after all. Won't let any of you ruin the peace we fought so hard to win. Peace? You think the world is at peace right now? Have you, the STF, and the Londo Bell all forgotten what you caused last time? Exclamation point! The gravitational shockwave you all caused will reach the Earth soon. Thanks to that, there could be huge consequences. In short, you went too far. Shut up! If we hadn't, the Earth would be destroyed right now. Big talk from some guy who didn't do a thing before. We Titans were the ones to keep the peace after the war. Because that shockwave protecting the Earth is impossible. Why? Project Aegis is in final stages. It can stop the ultra-gravity wave. That's 6 periods. That's how you know he's the bad guy. Do you intend to hinder that? Right now, we should all be... I told you, we want to execute that project on our own terms. As the Titans of not only the Far East base in DC, Japan, but the Earth. What? Rio, what he's saying might be true. The Federation's Far East base and the photonic labs are also under attack. Double exclamation point! What'd you say? What about DC Japan where Dr. Saotome and Hayato are? It's just a matter of time until the Titans have control of Japan. Disarm! Oh, that is 9 periods. We can't be having that. Think we've given to that kind of threat? Tons of super robots besides ours in Japan. It's not going to be that easy. A dueling 9 periods. Very well, then we'll take the new Sao Tome lab by force. Sashi Benkei, don't let the enemy get into the new Sao Tome lab. Yeah, I know. 9 periods again. In parentheses. What do the parentheses mean, man? It's an ellipsis of ellipses. Alright, that lets me check through that. That lets me check the full map. That lets me cycle dudes. That lets me cycle the other way. That's cycle bad guys. Okay. Cool. Because in parentheses, you know, the ellipses are internal. So let's get some status up in here. Alright, we got Getter 1. 6 move, speed, armor, limit, size, medium. Pilot stats, weapon info. Getter laser, tomahawk boomerang, Getter tomahawk missile machine gun, Getter beam. This is the Dragon. It's a little ship. It's a neat little ship. Vulcan cannon and Getter missile. And this This is another little ship. They're very cute. Okay. Flames are part of a 3-man combiner. Their third guy isn't here. Ah, okay. Okay. How far can these guys move? Are all attacks just, like, adjacent spaces? Or do some of their attacks have range? Oh, they do have range, okay. So I can kind of park near these guys and shoot getter missiles at them. Yeah, those are just Zaku. If it has a P, you can use it after moving. I see, okay. So, just to double check here. Okay. So the Vulcan cannon can be used after moving. Okay. Maybe in this case... What's the... Is there a... Huh, okay. Kinda wanna let these guys just approach. Let's do that. Okay, how do I tell it... Ah, there we go. Alright, end turn. I could just end a turn anyway. Those dudes are waiting. Nyum. 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 Larry the Cable Guy's gunned him to get her done. More ellipses. Musashi, what's wrong? You space out on us, you get shot down. Ryo, Benkei, you guys go join Professor and Hayato DC's Japan branch. What are you saying, Musashi? That'd mean they would occupy the lab. If something happens to DC Japan, Project Aegis might not stop the shockwave. So I'll do something about this place. You two head for DC Japan. Don't overdo it, Musashi. What do you think you can do by yourself? Without Hayato here, you can't combine them together. I'll surrender to buy time. Surrender to the Titans? Don't be ridiculous, Musashi. But look, the Titans are after the lab and Shingeru Robo, right? They'll be unable to unseal it from the underground. It'll just buy us more time. So you guys can worry about protecting DC Japan. More ellipses. Found it real hard to go back to older strategy RPGs. Recent ones have so much quality of life with stuff like threat displays. Yeah, that is really nice. When you get going, if the project fails, we're screwed either way. It may not be that bright, but even I can get that much. Musashi. Musashi's right. They shouldn't attack the lab itself. They're going to bother DC Japan. You can't let the Titans take it over. What do I do? Oh, wow. You actually get to choose. Huh. All right. I'm gonna heed his words. We're gonna head for the DC Japan branch. All right. Benkei and I will head for DC Japan. Hey, is that okay? Like Musashi and Miss Michiro say, we can't afford to lose DC to the Titans. Project Aegis falls, and the Balmor War fought would be meaningless. Ellipses and exclamation points. Okay, I'll do as you say. All right, should be clear this way. If we get that far, we should be able to escape. Got it, Benkei? Yeah. All right, we're getting the F out of here. Alright, he is gone. He's donezo. Alright, Alright, I can do a missile machine gun from here. Missile machine gun sounds cool. Alright, get it! Son of a... Not good if I take another hit. Oh, he almost aced that guy. Oh my god. Alright. They're trying to flee. All units pursue the escaping Get Machines. Jamaicon said to capture the Get Machines in working order. Is this okay? Who cares? If we can unseal Shin Getter Robo, Project Aegis will work. Plus, if we take those two out, it'll be a crippling blow to the Getter team. Fine, then. We owe them some payback for the Balmar War, after all. Of course, these two are just gonna fuck around and do nothing. Oh, here they come. Yeah, we definitely want to counter. Expositing is not a free action. Don't pull any punches against the insurgents. Still in this chat. Animations are really nice. No use, I'll scrap the machine. Boom. He was asking for that. Walked right into it. Yeah, getting them buns. That man is now dead. I'll scrap the machine and myself with it. I'm angry. Jesus. Maybe this guy can handle it on his own. Maybe we're gonna be okay, chat. I think he's gonna hold the line. Alright, we are out of here. I may have just won the mission. Potentially. Probably. Maybe. A lot of loading in this game. Yep. Intermission! Other option would have been just, okay, take down every single one of these guys with Getter 1 and 2 planes and you can do it. I mean, I kind of feel like I could take down all those guys just with the Getter. Okay, I probably don't need to mess with any of this, so we'll just save and move on. I can't tell if that's a Gundam or not. I guess we're going to Japan. It's cold, but the starry sky is so pretty, Judao. Yeah. I like Japan since it has different seasons like this. There is nothing like that in Axis. Axis is a space colony, Yeah. Oh yeah, it'll be Christmas soon. I heard Mr. Garrison was making treats for everybody. Yeah. Come on, jeez. That's all you've been saying all night. Yeah. That's the colony where Neo-Zeon is. Got it, okay. Return of the Ellipses. I guess you're worried about everyone in the Londo Bell. That too, but maybe you're worried Lena back in maybe you're worried Lena back in Shangri-La. Ellipses. If that's the case, you should have brought her along here. From South Park? Yes, yeah. They got the South Park license for this particular Super Robot Wars. What about everyone in Taco Bell? If that's the case, you should have brought her along here. It couldn't be helped. She said that she can't stand getting preferential treatment. But if Banjo's plan works, Lena should be fine, right? Yeah. In that case, all we have to do is help Banjo and the others out as much as we can. She's been trying so hard to cheer me up. Even though Peru 2's been missing since the Balmora War ended. Is she a robot? Does she have a sequel? I literally met a dude at work named Banjo today. Nice. Judah. Hey, Judah. What's wrong, Puru? Some get machines are coming here. A clone, it's complicated. I accept that. Get machines. Ruma and company? I wonder if something happened. Cyber new type is the usual translation. Okay. So that's Banjo, huh? Fantastic hair. As you're aware, Project Aegis is basically a giant shield created by a global network which is capable of covering the Earth to defend the Earth from the oncoming shockwave caused by the last fight of the Balmar War. Wow, no matter how you put it, that's the most ludicrous countermeasure I've ever heard of. Well, the idea of covering the Earth's sphere in a giant shield is pretty far-fetched. This was initially designed as a countermeasure in the Balmar War to deal with the possibility of a real alien invasion. So that's the reason why the lunar microwave station was built, for an energy source. I thought it was pretty absurd myself when I first heard of it at DC headquarters. It sounds like Dr. Bian intended to battle the Arrow-Gators with the SDF as a spear and Project Aegis as a shield. A lot of names being bandied about right now. Of course, the one who originally proposed the idea was a scientific genius in DC named Dr. Edmund. So this is like basically a direct follow-up to a previous Super Robot Wars game, right? I'm guessing this makes a lot more sense if you played that one. I met him 4 years ago at the DC EOT Summit. Haven't seen him at all since then. At any rate, his Operation Protective Screen proposal to Project Basis. That's the DC for you. They must have had tons of ideas besides that one, right? Besides, sorry, a Gaiden, if you will. They also have an artificial hibernation facility in the works to preserve the seeds of mankind. Now, like the moon cradle below the lunar surface near Von Braun. Taking our time limit into consideration, Project Aegis is the most reliable plan we have. However, Professor, the simplest theories are often the most difficult to implement. In concrete terms, there have been many satellites equipped with gravitational shields and deployed in lunar orbit at 128 points like a constellation. The microwave station the DC built will function as a conduit and transfer the energy channeled into it to those satellites. This should be enough to generate a gravitational shield roughly matching the moon's orbit. Currently, Project Aegis is in its final stages thanks to a joint effort between the Haran Corporation and Mao Industries. The major issue at hand would be how much energy a shield that big would require. Right, the lunar microwave station by itself will only be able to supply about half the energy we predicted it will require. It'll make it very difficult to sustain a shield covering everything. Alright, our original plan was to make use of the Macross's reactor, but it was confiscated by the Titans at the same time as the SDF was dissolved. Oh, so that's Mr. Garrison. Looking rather dapper. Several days ago, they also occupied South Italia Island, where DCHQ is located. That was odd, we lost contact with them. And the vice president of the DC, Shu Shirakawa, is missing. His whereabouts unknown. Masaki went after him back to Lagias, but there's been no word since then. Due to that, the DC's activities are in something of a deadlock at the moment. The fact that the Titans took South Italia Island means they must have also taken control of the SRX project since it was transferred to there. Yes, sir, the Titans have done a fine job of keeping them in check. And the SRX teams. Plus, kid who was piloting the SRX project's latest machine has also gone missing. As things stand now here at DC Japan, we've barely kept Project Aegis moving. We need to somehow solve the energy issue and ensure Project Aegis succeeds. By doing so, we'd save the Earth sphere from the shockwave. And so, we're going to make use of the super energy sources in Japan, such as Neutron energy, photonic energy, Getter rays, and so on. I guess all your giant super robos are going to come together to power this thing. Reference the Alpha 1 protagonist who's a creative character. Okay, that's cool. What's up, Lord Crispin? Complete the gravitational shield, right? That's it in a nutshell. By my calculations, we take the energy source of every super robot in Japan and channel them into one microwave station. Banjo, we got problems. What's wrong, Judao? Autry, you're awfully worked up. He's from Gundam Wing, isn't he? I recognize that kid. Titan's forces have broken the Asia's defenses and started attacking the Far East base and the EOT facility. Gasp. What'd you say? Those blasted Titans have invaded Japan at last. Quicker than I expected. Could this be a preemptive strike against the Preventers? So weird to see modern animes interacting with vintage. It is. It is kind of weird. It's also funny the different art styles, too. Like, literally people from different realities chatting with each other. No doubt about it, they want to take Project Aegis over for themselves. That means the reason the Titans haven't interfered in Japan up until now was to let Project Aegis move as far as the final stages. The Titans have been using us to further their own ends. Damn, what a bunch of dirty crooks. It's great when you have Roger Smith in with them with his Batman animated series that's design. The Raider girls. Garrus, to give you whatever info you can on the Titans' tactical movements on the double. At once, sir. Judo Quattro, you two go to Pooter and get your mobile suits ready for battle. There's no doubt they'll show up here too. But at the Far East base and the other labs, can really just ignore them like that. Right now, defending this place takes priority. They'll play a pilot station in those other areas like Koji, Shinobu, Kenichi, and so on. Uh-oh. An enemy attack! Titans, they've gotten here already. Alright, move out, everyone. Oof. Oof. Okay, next question. Are all of the main Super Robot Wars games linked in story, or are they each their own thing? Attack of Titans. Not at all. Alpha is just 4 games with a continuous. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. That's a lot of. What the hell are those? Oh boy. Hey, what's that jet? I've never seen one like that before. Yeah, at least not a Titans machine. That be. Watch for you. Recognize it? Yes, it looks like one of the Nubia Connections, a crime syndicate. Nubia Connection? Crime syndicate? What are guys like that doing here? Working for the Titans? Maybe. Even the Harn Corporation's intel network doesn't have much on them. Is the enemy the government? The enemy is the Titans. I haven't quite picked up who exactly they are. The fascists. These are enemies from a series. In this game, we probably won't see the stream. They're from Bryger J9. Okay. They can share the same goal, at least. They can control Project Aegis. Intercept them, everyone. Roger. Get you down. There's something I want to ask. What is it? We're about to go into battle. What's that? Oh, it's a container. Might have something in it. How about we pick it up? Okay. Neat. Alright, what do we got here? These thingy things. Moves her form split lancer. Wow, okay. Ah, that's not a Gundam, it's a Daitarn 3. Got a bunch of shit it can do. Man, it's got a bunch of shit it can do. Okay, cool. I don't think it can get close enough to actually attack those dudes, though. Just park there for a minute. This is a Gundam, right? That's a Gundam. It's a sleepy Gundam. It's got a whole bunch of shit it can do. We'll take up positions for now. Also Gundam? Sandrock Custom, okay. As somebody who's not, like, super into giant robot stuff, it is really weird to see things I actually recognize in the middle of this. Because I have watched all of Gundam Wing back when it was on Cartoon Network. Hubli Mark II. It looked weird. She was interested in that container, so let's go pick it up. See funnels! So I guess these guys can combine? Can I do that? Goddamn right I can! It's the Getter Dragon. Cool. Alright. Super Robot Wars games are pretty crunchy, huh? I see a lot of stats on these pages that are not exactly self-evident what they do. Alright, we've got a mysterious beam. Bumblebee XO. Alright. It kills you mysteriously. Whoa, that's weird looking. Call that an attack? Holy shit. Okay, next question. How hard do these games get? Because I know we're basically in like the tutorial missions here. How challenging are Super Robot Wars games? Alpha Gaiden can get a bit tricky. They're usually not trying to be difficult though. Okay, cool. I was like, don't forget to explode, dude. Please don't forget that part. When they have been difficult, it's usually not been in fun ways. Okay. Okay. Thank you for shooting somebody else. We're gonna hit him with a double tomahawk boomerang on the counter. a lot of love has gone into these games.
何？おっとっと。どうした亮？俺が代わってやろうか。その必要はないぜ、隼人。
I feel like you can really tell that the devs are like. You can tell the devs are really happy that they're able to do stuff like this. Holy shit, he dodged! Alright. Eat Shotel. Dodge.
当たるものか。邪魔しないで。
I'm gonna fuck you up. Christ. Do all the games give everyone their own theme like this? That is a good question. I think when I played Super Robot Wars T, I think it did. This kind of makes me want to go back to that one. These series usually gets at least one song, usually the opening. Laughing, this is dumb. There we go. Much better. This is the old Getter Robo theme. Wingy here has one of the Endless Waltz songs. Good work, team. You're doing great. Alright, well, I want whatever the hell this is. Oh my god, it's a repair kit. Holy shit. Alright, we still got 5 dudes left. Whack them up. People are very preoccupied with things being in their way. Yeah, I think he's dead. I think we murdered him. Oh boy. Oh boy. We've seen plenty of double tomahawks. Let's shoot him with a getter beam. We might miss, but that's okay. I just want to see what it does. No, we didn't miss. That blasted the shit out of him. Yeah. Okay, you can reach this guy. Let's see. So we're doing a Daitarn slash. This guy hasn't gotten to do anything yet. 1, 2, 3.
大胆3でお相手しよう。出ろ、ジャンパー。
Daitarn 3 is really fun, very Bond campy show. That does sound fun. That was super cute. I like that. The theme's pretty chill too. Do you now see how Gainax's studio animation Daikon 4 got its name? Yes. Yes, I do. You know, if you don't know these series, you can kind of date them by their musical styles. Like, obviously, this Gundam is a whole hell of a lot older than this Gundam. Every episode is him fighting some of the most charming killer androids you'll ever meet. Well, that does just sound lovely. Yeah, maybe don't attack the psychopath kid. Maybe. Like, I guarantee this will not end well for you. Look it up, 9 years difference between the two Gundams.
Kawaseta! Yaraseru mon ka!
Kinda want these bees to die already. Some great animations too. I like that he puts the cloak back on every time. It's like a paper towel dispenser. What was their deal? They ignored their own numbers. Even Nubia's on the move, just like Isaac said. Guys, I've caught several mechs approaching at high speeds. What, the Titans? Zeta and Victory, Camille and Uso. It's been a while, Banjo. Yeah, did the Preventers pursue the Titans here? Yes, we managed to repel the ones who were after the Saotome lab, but... One moment, there's another reading. How did you not see that coming a mile away? Shown up here too, Titans. It's been a while, Londobel leftovers. My voice. Yazan, you're alive! Sorry, but I'm tough to kill. The Jupiterians got destroyed, but I've managed. Camille! What is it, Judao? It's gold, I mess with them. Isn't that the Yakushiki? What? Yakushiki? No way, is that you, Lieutenant Quattro? That's right, Banjo. No! Why would you work for the Titans? Silence. This gotta be a lie. Lieutenant Quattro, you've turned on us? Banjo, I'd rather not get involved in a pointless fight with you. Hand over the mechs in DC Japan to the Titans. Leave Project Aegis to them. Lieutenant Quattro, how can you seriously say something like that? Emil, I'm asking you nicely. Do as he says. It's impossible. He's never betrayed anyone before. Even you, Emma. Why? Please tell us why you'd ever help the Titans. Hold it, Uso. Banjo. Lieutenant Quattro, I'm sure you have your reasons, but what are you really after? Now isn't the time for our arguments. We must make sure Project Aegis succeeds. Titans do it and it succeeds. They'll control the world. We didn't put our blood, sweat, and tears in, the Belmar War for that. Should we be taking responsibility for the state of affairs? If the project gets delayed by infighting, it'll all be meaningless. Our safety takes top priority, but that can't be their only reason. Something is forcing them to cooperate with the Titans, that's most likely. Still no word from Isaac, though. What to do? Shall I make a gamble? Enough yapping. If you don't do as we say, we'll take DC Japan by force. You know the drill, Char. Or Lieutenant Quattro, no need to go easy on them. Garrison, take Dr. Saotome and the others and evacuate DC Japan. Very well, I can get them out via the secret highway within 3 minutes. Excellent. Guys, we're gonna buy 3 minutes and leave DC Japan. We're escaping! Banjo, are you serious? What will become Project Aegis? It won't matter even if they take DC Japan. The moon is where it'll happen. I can't believe it just blew his cover like that. Besides, what they need are Daitarn and Getter, Aegis' energy sources. So if we flee, it'll be a pain for them. They're not expecting us to do it. They must have a plan to take the microwave station, too. We can't allow that. I understand that, but how long must we run and hide? Are they that dangerous? Ryuma, I know how you feel, but we'll get our chance. Just be patient. Roger. Okay, everyone, buy some time for 3 minutes. Understood. We're not actually going to buy time for 3 minutes. I think I'm going to wrap this one up here so we have time for our other 2 games tonight. So obviously, if you're a fan of the giant robots, this will probably tickle your fancy. Especially played the first game, or the previous game in the series. But like I said, this does kind of make me want to go back to Super Robot Wars T on the Switch, because I did enjoy that game, and I think that one stands pretty well on its own. Which show is Banjo from? Super Robot Wars Y will have Wish for Mercury. Oh, Daitan 3. He usually has a big role in the good guys since he's very rich. Sirs and madams, we shall be through evacuating in another 2 minutes. Okay, yeah. Let's pause this one here. Here. All right, chat. So that was Super Robot Wars Alpha Gaiden. What shall be our next game of the evening, I wonder? Let's find out immediately. Here we go. Spinny, spinny, spinny. It's almost Suikoden. Almost Suikoden, but we're going to play Moon. Moon is a pretty interesting game, isn't it? What a team. The wheel is a fickle mistress. But I shall moon you now, chat. Lordy, that noise, what was that? It's probably supposed to be like whale song or something. He was right, our next stand does take place on the moon. God, Lime really does improve everything. You can throw a lime in just about anything. It's delicious. What was your opinion on Vanguard Bandits? Pretty fun. I was entertained by it. In fact, I think I mentioned the general consensus the Friday that we did this was that Breath of Fire 4 was the winner. My personal pick was Vanguard Bandits. I was very entertained. Love de lick. One block of memory has been reserved for the game. That's great. I'm happy to hear it. Let's begin. I like Vanguard Bandits more too. Very anime, very Catholic. Two great tastes that exist. Are we... The following is an incident that supposedly occurred at Dragon's Castle in uncharted mountain territory of the Love-de-Guard Kingdom. Near the summit of the majestic Dragon's Castle is a swastika-shaped fissure called the Death Crevasse. There's a form almost miraculously through I don't know what. Some shit happened. When the darkness is resided within the hearts of the people, awoke within them a distortion form of the light of the moon, resulting in creation of the very essence of some shit. As the darkness overcame, twisted the holy natural rhythm of life, transformed into one evil. Evil began pulsating within, twisting, turning itself apart. Stop. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother. Oh! I'm not supposed to be reading this. It's just zooming on through. We're playing Moon. We're playing Moon inside Moon. How strange. How meta. What the What can I name this person? Got the letters for that? I guess that's... Yeah. That's end, right? What on earth is text entry screen? A good question. The king awaits. The king awaits. We are a big Chungus night. The king awaits. The king is all beard. The king is basically just a beard and mustache with a crown perched atop. Okay, that I'm sorry. That portrait is just not doing the majesty of that beard any justice. You've arrived at last, legendary hero. The dragon that lives in the dragon castle has eaten up the moon, which sits in the night sky. Only someone of your strength and brilliance can defeat him! Exclamation point, period. We're all counting on you. Alright, man. Let's see what we can do about this. A mad dog appeared. Mad dog wagged its tail. But nothing happened. Heroes attack. Mad dog ran away. Hero receives no experience points. You revel in your own strength. You respond with violence! You're amazing, so cool. That nasty dragon's no match for you. Good luck out there, we're all rooting for you. Be sure to check the drawers, there's something special inside. Here, search the drawer. Here, I found an item. You got legendary helmet, you got legendary armor, you got legendary shoes. I don't, actually. I don't have an anything. What was that? That was weird. Hey, hero, go get him. Oh, it's the hero. Oh my god. SA is looking shit. This is Moon, a remix RPG adventure. My understanding is that Moon was a pretty big influence on subsequent kind of meta RPGs. When the rainbow appears, the world will be reborn. That's a pretty grotesque slime. Slime received 1 point damage. Slime attacks. They receive 1 point damage. Here's attack. Toby Fox is listed as an influence. This isn't getting anywhere. Hero called upon the sacred power. Lightning bolt. Hero snuffs out slime. Hero sees 5 experience points. You sense a very strong surge of evil. Hero changes equipment. You equip legendary helmet. You equip legendary armor. You equip legendary shoes. The holy rainbow arc stretches before you. The evil surge has disappeared. Cool. Good. So, like, almost 8 hours later. There's terrible thorns! Ugh, please, hero, save me! Grr, grr. Paragon appeared. Hero's attack. Paragon receives 62 points damage. Paragon is looking strange. Uh-oh. Paragon is split up. Hero's attack. Missed Paragon A. Paragon B is his attack. They receive 58 points damage. Here's attack. Missed Paragon B. Oh god. It changed form. Paragon's illusion has vanished. Paragon's attack. Here evades the attack. Here's attack. Critical hit. Paragon received 142 points damage. Snuffed out Paragon. 78 experience. Alright. So that was 8.5 hours in. Now we're going to be 20.5 hours in. So we got to the sci-fi part. Beep, 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 beep. We got an airship! Oh no, what the Christ is that? Before last appeared. Here's rapid attack. Inflicted major damage. Hero's gathering his strength. Let's try using the ultimate magic. Meaty. Ooh, meaty. You killed before last. We didn't snuff him. Killed him. You achieves the highest level. Before last, because it's before the last boss. Yeah. Get it? I'm impressed you made it this far, hero. I've long since been expecting your arrival. You dare to oppose me, you fool! That's creepy, fucked up looking dragon. I'll never be defeated by the likes of you. Hero's attack. You're gonna receive 9,999 points of damage. Hero's attack. Same. Just going off, man. I'm not even pushing anything.
テレビゲームなんてやめて早く寝なさい
Mom said stop playing video games and go to bed. That's odd. I swear I turned it off. Whoa! Chad, I think we might be getting isekai'd through the TV. I would not be this calm about this situation. Crap, it's another persona. Another happy landing. Well, that's us, chat. We exist now. It seems the whole world is doomed to things going like this. So the rumors were true then. You mean about the moonlight being eaten up? Whatever. In any case, it seems the guy's gonna go and defeat the thing. So he can lay back and relax then. Coward! Don't say such things about poor Baker. It's alright after all, I swear this town's nothing but a bunch of cowards.
released without your shoe. Take good care.
Time for your journey has come. You may now head off to the distant last dungeon in the dragon's castle. Head out.
Reason to believe what you told me about.
Gain 300 more experience points in order to become level 2. 300 points. Godspeed, hero. Godspeed. What's that?
It's spend value, not a van.
I didn't say anything.
It's spend for your not.
Guess what is it? I didn't say anything. I appear to be a ghost. The hero looks like he's wearing a helmet on top of his helmet. Also, that sword's a little bit much. It reflects the duality of man. Well, I can scare birds. I do have that power, at least. I'm the reason they wrote it. Maybe if I slap that guy's face on some of my stuff, I could get some sales. Why don't you try making postcards or something?
Whatever.
I need something to be more a hit with the younger crowd. Younger crowd, good luck. Who knows what they're into these days? So I think I'm right on the money with this one, don't you? Not at all, actually. But you sure are an ambitious one, Curio. Oh, where the hell did you just go? Oh, Lord. I think we need to follow this guy. Love the chopped up voice clips. I do too! Never really heard that in another game. It's a pretty neat effect. I think he was still in town. Sure is getting pretty noisy around here lately. There's a dumbass chasing that dog around all day and think he's getting that dragon for us. Okay, so you always see things in such a negative light. I hate people like that. What do I care? Not like I get a raise out of you liking me or anything. What a horrible thing to say, Gaze. You're just awful. Great, here we go. I mean, it's too damn complicated, I tell you. Stop your crying. Oh, old man. Enough out of you. So did he leave the sun or what? Huh, okay, so that triggers the same thing. So it seems like I'm trying to follow them. Punt that old guy into the sun. Seems like the only real obvious option is this way. Castle and Castletown this way. Oh, well, there's the dog. Who is it? Is someone there? Stop making such a fuss, Tao. Orf. Orf. Is that you? Okay. Ah. My precious, you're finally come back to me. Where have you been all this time? Don't ever leave me alone like that again. I knew something good would happen today. Come over here and tell Grandma all about it. Everyone in town tells me that somebody had died. But I believed in you. I knew you'd come back someday. Goes to sleep, welcome home. Grandma appears to have fallen asleep. Twink did not survive this translation patch. Go to bed? I mean, sure. I don't think she'll notice. Twing. Twing. Welcome to Moon World. I always believed that you would come here. I'm here to guide you on your path. Do you know what the most important thing in this world is? It's love. The power to see what cannot be seen, the secret key to touching the untouchable. When your heart is filled with love, that alone should allow you to traverse this world. However, your love is still lacking. You are currently level 1, Awakening of Love. You are to gather as much love as you possibly can, and then it will be your power that will open the door of light. Now wake up. Adjust your body to the time flow of Moon's inhabitants. We shall meet again in your dreams. Okay. So we're gonna level up using the power of love. Where have I heard that before? Quiet. You awake, Twink? Hmm? Good morning. Did you sleep well? That's right. I put out your favorite clothes for you. Wait a minute. Try it on. I'm so glad you've returned. Now things can go back to the way they used to be. So since we're a ghost here, we're just a suit of clothes running around. Good evening, Deep Thought. How the RPG's been so far? We played Super Robot Wars first. That was very crunchy and connected to a previous game, but solid. Had a good time with that. Now we're playing Moon, the remix RPG adventure. All right, so I do have a menu here. I want to know my status. Are we just a streaker like this? I may have broken it. Asking for the status may have crashed the game. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can get us back. I gotta restart. I forgot this autosave's on sleep. I did see a write to memory card notice on my end. Not too long ago. See how that works. Continue. Yeah, I don't think the translation patch was exactly complete here. Okay, cool. We're in the right spot. Cool. Claire de Lune. Well, I guess we're gonna use that in any game. It should be one called Moon. You're scared that happened with your game a couple times? Yeah, Super Robot Wars seem perfectly solid, though. I seem to be running just fine. Soundtrack is interesting. That guy. We're following that guy. I probably should check that poster. It's okay. Bar Wanda only open at night. Idle news. Crescent Day. Front page news. After setting off on this journey, the hero our King's only hope is steadily leveling up. Leveling up currently is at level 2. Our sources say it's only a matter of time before he arrives at the Dragon's Castle. May not look it. I'm quite the intellectual. Want to hear a story? Yes. Such an honest kid. Don't ever forget how that feels. Say, you're Twink, aren't you? I knew you'd come here. I've been waiting for you. I've got lots I want to tell you. Let's see, there's lots of stuff going on in the world, but I don't know where to start. Something not too important. I found this odd stone in my hometown, and it had some stuff written on it. Stuff about you, coming here, etc. I wanted to tell you all about it. That's why I waited here. That's the so-so story. Don't forget it. Well, see ya. Next time, why not come play at my house? I'll give you a warm welcome. Anyway, just wander around. You'll probably encounter love when you least expect it. Old man calling me Twink once again. What's this? You're quite the odd customer, aren't you? Nothing but a bunch of clothes. I'm Curia. This is my general store. I also buy stuff, so if you've ever got anything to sell, just show it to me and I'll give you a fair price. Okay. I don't think I have anything right now. So that's fine.
Satisfy you? Tang, minus.
We're open. Come in. Baker 2? Is that you? Somebody? I guess I'm mistaken. After all, is dead. Oh, you really had me there. I got you mixed up with since you're wearing the same clothes always used to wear. I'm pretty sure that katakana there says fuku,
I'm the reason they wrote
which is the word for clothes. So do we resemble somebody named Clothes? I believe I've seen you around here, you traveler. Baker, I run the bakery.
Your most endearing weakness.
Oh, sorry, Fu-He. Alright, Ku is, yeah, okay. Fu-He. Nonsense, okay. Bread's baked fresh every day, come try it sometime. Okay. Fu-He, Fu-He, Fu-He. Happy-go-lucky Bali Bali Island. Have a drink and set off for paradise. For fun vacation, come to Bali Bali Island. Yoshida Travel Agency. Yeah, the patch did not handle our name entry gracefully. That's for sure. Oh, there's that other guy. I am indeed the ruler of this kingdom. Is there something I can do for you? If you have anything to ask, talk to me after I've fed the birds. Okay, man. I'm Noji, an exchange student from the Toy Kingdom. Nice to meet you. By the way, what kind of toys do you like? Video games. Video games? Yes, Game Station. Game Station? Never heard of it. Well, some conversationalist you are. I'm Iberi. My partner Fred stays up late at night, which drives me nuts. Okay, man. So tired. Oh, hey, we actually did wait for him to finish feeding the birds, as it turns out. Time to hold my afternoon audience. If you have a problem, feel free to consult me for advice. You're not from around here, are you? Please excuse me. It's this kingdom's custom to hand a person their card during their first meeting. Here, you can have mine. You got King's card. If you ever want to ask anyone something, just show them one of those cards. Open the menu with the square button and navigate the list with the directional pad, and make your selection with the circle button. So can I do that here? I can... Okay, it's afternoon audience time. You have something you want to ask me? Yes, that's how you do it. You're a smart kid, aren't you? All cards and items are used the same way. Why don't you try going around seeing what the townspeople say about me?
What you told me about
It can't be. After all, he passed away. Please, don't scare me like that. I don't recognize your face. Are you a traveler? You see, there's a boy that died in an accident half a year ago. You look just like him. All the townspeople will probably mix you up with him. Trying to let it get to you. Now, if you excuse me, I've got a job to attend. Ah, so you got a card, I see. The king loves those things. The royal family's card bears the mark of honorary citizenship. So I guess now you're an honorary member of this town. Just be careful not to overstep your bounds, okay? Oh, I have a card as well. I'm the minister, the one who governs the kingdom. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Cool. You're on a timer as shown in the upper left. Run up before you get back to bed and it's game over. Really? That's interesting. That is very interesting indeed. Papa says he used to lodge in the king's toy box. The minister's got some very interesting books in his room. That one you've got looks like some sort of bizarro comic book. Nothing but words, words, words. Oh, you can search these. Please stop that. Those trees have been with this castle for generations. It's prohibited to mess with them. I even have something fluttering around me now. Looks like a bee. I may not look it, but I'm quite the intellectual. Want to hear a story? Lots of stories in this. Wait, was I talking to the bird earlier? I thought I was talking to the old man. Something very important. You know what the most important thing in the world is? Love. Without love, you'll stop breathing and pass out. It'll be game over for you and you'll return to the previous save data. You'll start over at the place you slept last, so be careful. Well, see ya. What games have been played so far? We're on Moon Remix RPG Adventure right now. Before that, we played Super Robot Wars Alpha Gaiden. Jace, the homeless guy around here. Nice seeing ya. Flat. Game over. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next game. This one is interesting. It's not as... Okay. Question. He calls you homeless and you die. It's weird. Does it get more RPG-y? Or is it more in the vein of like... No. Okay. So it's... Okay. Got it. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So it's more in the vein of like an RPG Maker adventure, yeah. Okay. Cool. Remix RPG Adventure is not an RPG, but an adventure game. I mean, they kind of put that in the name, right? Remix RPG Adventure refers to itself as an anti-RPG. Interesting. RPG is a description of the theme. Gotcha. Played Tulip before. It's like that. Tulip was made by former staff of this team. Oh, cool. Okay. Okay. Neat. All right, chat. I think we can manage one more tonight. We've done Super Robot Wars Alpha Gaiden. We've done Moon Remix RPG Adventure. Let's see what the final game of our three shall be. Here we go, chat. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh. Rhapsody. A musical adventure. Leans heavily on RPG aesthetics and tropes, is not itself a Dragon Quest-like. Okay. One head split off and directed Tulip, the other directed Chibi Robo. Nice. Alright. Rhapsodize. This is an NIS game. I hope it's NIS as hell. I think this is also a strategy RPG. I may not have gotten any regular RPGs tonight. Okay, new game. Difficulty, normal, musical, English or Japanese? Let's go Japanese. When they say musical, it means like lyrics, right? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Keep with the theme. English judges. Ah, shit. Maybe this game is a fucking musical. English? All right, we'll do. You really want an English? Okay. All right, all right. I accept this. Oh no, it's Spoopy! Oh, Jesus. Haha. Are you okay? Did you get hurt? Oh no, I'm fine. Fine, thank you. He's the man that I dreamt of. My ideal prince, I finally found him. Oh, my prince. Hey, stop it! Look at that face! Smooch. I said quit it! Oh, my prince, my dear prince, I'll never let you go. That's it. Wake up, Cornet! Ow, hey, what's the big idea? Good morning, Cornet. Are you awake now? Stop kissing me while you're asleep. Yes, I'm up. You ruined a perfectly good dream. What, a dream about the prince again? Don't you ever get bored of that? What's wrong with that? Someday. Yes, someday the prince, just like the one I see in my dreams, will get real. Anyway, hurry up and get dressed. Grandpa was calling you. Alright, don't get your pantyhose in a bunch. Title card? Title card! We made it to title card. Cornet, I found this puppet in the mailbox. It's huge. Hi. Can you hear me? Yes? That must be the girl who plays the horn and makes friends with puppets. Weirdly specific. My name's... Are you sure that's your name? It was a simpler time. All right. All right. Your name's Shart. Your name's Shart. I'm looking for my sister, Terra. That's like Final Fantasy VI Terra. By default, their names aren't capped. Working Designs would have done the same, but on purpose. Sharte. Her name is Shart. She disappeared after saying she wanted to become a human being. Will you play your horn and let me join your party? I think I can find my sister if I travel with you. Please, Cornet. Yes. Thank you, Cornet. Do a little party joining smooth jazz. Shart has joined your party. We're taking that puppet with you. You sure you love your puppets? Do me a favor, the fire on the fireplace is getting weak. You go to the forest and bring me back some red inatium? Yes. Thank you, Cornet. Don't forget to equip an accessory before you wander into the woods. My menu. There's my menu. Equip. Let's see. Oh, we got a cat's paw and a fighter's charm. Hey Cornet, how you doing? Are you going to the Wonder Woods again? Watch out for those toads. I know you can't stand them. Koro, where'd Koro go? I'm so worried. I can't find a toad. I want to give it to you, Cornet. How fast Cornet is running, I think she needs to shard herself. This is a very beautiful game. Alfred used to be a very quiet child, but after he got Koro, that all changed. We're so happy to see him so full of life. Alfred was so worried that Koro would run away from him. I'm envious of people and even dogs. I'd like to run around like them. Oh, I can talk to dolls. Okay. So people have dolls in their houses or wherever. I can talk to them. Miss Marl's contest. Who will be the winner this time? This is Melody Square. Hey, Cornet, why don't you play your horn here? Okay. Way to go, girl. Smooth jazz of questing. I got a 15 Inatium as a tip. I was busking, chat. Inatium is a source of our energy. It's very important to us. Inatium is also used as currency in this kingdom. I always found it interesting in games, particularly sci-fi games, that use energy as currency. Like I've always heard the futurist speculation that that's what we'll get to at some point. That we'll have the means to easily like carry and transfer energy, and since that's what a lot of value is derived from, we'll simply use it directly as currency. I always found it kind of confusing though. It's like Energon. Mother Green is the center of the fashion world. It's really classy, unlike some. I really want to move to Mother Green. You going to Wonder Woods to get some Inatium? Yes. Take care of yourself. If people say a mean witch lives there, don't forget to equip your accessories. I already did, Grandpa. I'm sure parents have been happy to see you all grown up. We got orphan protagonist syndrome, chat. How do you talk to the puppets? I tried talking to that puppet over there, but it didn't answer me. It's really starting to bug me. Husband talks to the puppets every day. I think he's going crazy. The puppet's gonna be like, I wish that old man would shut the fuck up. Grandpa tries talking to me all the time, but I can't answer him. I'm jealous of Kururu. She's a puppet because you talk with people. What about Shart? Have you met Shart the puppet? That was interesting how Gothic 1 uses ore as currency since a mining colony prison camp. More ore means we offer us the kingdom in prison, y'all. Shart the puppet is my favorite Sonic OC. Where are you going? You don't want to go in the woods? There's a witch there. I thought she was a kid at first. She summoned a giant dragon and told me to give her all the Inatium I had or else. Oh shit, wait, no. She really does zoom around here. A monster master, I can store your monsters. Can I help with anything? No. Del Concerto and Thousand Arms. Ask me about Loom, chat. Welcome. Grandfather is a genius at fixing puppets. I thought our son's puppet was right for the garden. He fixed it, no problem. Sun spins in Nottingham like grows on trees. You better start saving it. Doesn't it, though? Can't believe how stingy my mom is with the Nottingham. I asked her to give me a petty $5,000 to go on vacation with Mother Green, and she just flat out said, no. Can you believe that? Yes, I can. You're an idiot. These oranges are rotten. Oh, church. My husband died fighting in the Minstrel Wars about 16 years ago. I fought alongside your father in the Minstrel Wars 16 years ago. I fought with passion you seldom see nowadays. So she's a war orphan, okay. You get tired, talk to the god statue has the power to heal you. Cornet and party receive blessings from the goddess statue. How long ago was the Minstrel War? 16 years. Oh. World map. I guess we're going to Wonder Woods. I wonder what woods happen here. Whether your allies will fight automatically when the circle button is pressed. Frankly, that sounds good to me. Wow, what a great day. I know what you're thinking. You wish you could walk with the prince. Oh, this is the specific spot we had that dream about. Am I right? Admit it. Minstrel Wars, Bon Jovi confronted General Elvis in this climactic battle. I went through the same phase a long time ago. Why are you looking at me like I have a third arm? I have some experience with love too. My age or being a puppet doesn't matter. Love is love. That's right, chat. Ribbit, ribbit. Hey, Cornet, you hear something? What the? Ah, toads! Huh, okay. Can I attack them? No, okay. We gotta get up on them. Bonk. His tongue was the shape of a fist. Stabbo. Toot. Level up. Shart also leveled up and learned heal. I have healing sharts. How horrible. I hate them so much, but I didn't just run away from them. Duh. You'd be so stupid sometimes, Cornet. Well, I can't help it. I was born that way. Gasp. Shock. Frog's missing like they're in Marwin's early game. Cornet, can I ask you for a favor? Again? What is it this time? have our lunch now. I'm starving. Not yet. Not until we find some see, you sound hungry too. Don't you know hungry soldiers can't fight? Let's eat now. We're not soldiers though. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's eat. Yeah, it's about time. Oh, I'm so full. Happy, happy. Point out, will you sing my favorite song? Yes. Sure.
I remember the song, I've known it for so long, and it feels so good to hear. Sounds a little sad but sweet just the same. Lovely melody. Whenever I hear this song, I really don't know why. It makes me shed a little tear. But I'm sure my tears will soon disappear, because I know you're here. Whenever I am feeling sad and everything around looks bad, all I have to do is think of you. I know my dreams are waiting to come true. Let's go on with hope in our hearts. Love will surely show us how. Let's go on, our hearts filled with dreams. Let's go on and find them now.
That was really nice, chat. Doo-doo-doo. Reminds me how lazy they got with the late 3DS RPG Stellar Glow. It was only in English for voice acting. They didn't even dub the songs. I mean, dubbing songs is one of the hardest things you can do in localization. It is really, really challenging, and it takes a ton of time. Do you think my mom and dad are always watching me from somewhere? Of course, they're always watching you to make sure you're happy. Enough of this. Let's get going now. We have to find some Inochium. But still like dual audio option though. Oh, certainly. Yeah, certainly. I mean, if you're gonna do voiceover and the game has voice songs, I don't think it's an unreasonable expectation to dub the songs as well. But it is very hard. Very, very hard. Problems when they strip out the vocals entirely. You can't do that. That's a tough situation. I would not choose to do like in a game that has voiceover and songs with lyrics. If I was gonna do the voiceover in English, I would also want to do the song. Like you don't want to half-ass it either way. If you're gonna leave the songs in the original language, then you probably shouldn't go in on the voiceover. Wild Arms kind of made it work. Prefer the vocal versions. You have to worry about fitting lip flaps decently enough in anime cutscenes and make it flow well lyric. Yeah, no, it's hard enough even without having to match the video. Matching the video is a nightmare. Matching the video is not okay. That's why so many anime dubs are paced so weirdly. Final Fantasy X2 went to the trouble of entirely redoing cutscenes just for the songs, and that's honestly what they should do. At Nexon, we did have a game that did that. One of our games would actually redo, because it was made in the Source engine, so that has kind of like a built-in lip sync system. So they actually didn't have too much trouble redoing cutscenes when we would voice them in English, which was lovely because we didn't have to worry about matching lip flaps. We could just do much more natural deliveries as long as a take would fit. It would fit between camera cuts. All right, West Forest, Natalie River, South Cave in the Woods. Let's go south, I guess. Bright side, I think this is from the era where anime movies had songs of plenty, and maybe getting someone decent to sing for this game wasn't too hard to source. Hopefully, yeah. Buddy! What was that? Their portraits are really expressive. Somebody mentioned earlier the sprites are really expressive. The portraits are really well done, too. Wow, this has random strategic battles. What's Horn do? Nothing. Don't reach. Kingdom Hearts English language vocal songs have pretty noticeably different melodies for some songs.
I like it.
Wouldn't mind a full playthrough of Rhapsody, huh? DS Brothers changed the battle system for whatever reason, turning it a regular RPG. Made traditional turn-based. Don't know why you do that. That would, well... I'm probably not gonna get to tell from just the little bit that I play it tonight, but I do kind of wonder how much the strategic element adds to the game. If the maneuvering isn't actually that big of a component to the strategy, then that does make a little more sense. Any significance of the musical bar in the upper right? I imagine there will be at some point, but we're not there yet. Wouldn't mind either. Beware of monsters. Always beware of monsters. Also, I just remembered, I think they said you can set your allies to auto. There we go. I don't get it's less so no, but the original is so much more depth and more wide go the effort. Oh, you can just have them auto battle. Circle is just do your damn thing. Reminds me of the English localization of Legend of Heroes 4 and explicitly changing the real-time pause combat and menu-based turn-based. But just the localization? Wait, what do you mean? Like, the description of the battles changed, but not the actual mechanics? That is nice for PS1. Found illustration 1. I see that. The actual... Okay, that's not localization then. That's something different entirely. What am I looking for? I guess this probably went back to the gallery on the main menu or something. Candy. Candy of healing. Though I will admit, I mean, obviously, I'm sure you can't just auto-battle your way through the entire game. It does seem a little odd to me to go to all the trouble to build an entire strategic RPG engine and then give people an auto-battle. But presently, at least, while things aren't too threatening, it seems to be a perfectly viable option. It's odd, although it does kind of solve the random encounters take 3 years problem with some traditional RPGs, SRPG combat. Yeah, this is actually great. Like I think my biggest issue with strategy RPGs is the battles just take a really long time. I think I would play a lot more strategic RPGs. I think I'd enjoy them a lot more if they didn't take so goddamn long. Also, terminology used for when localized text had an invalid character, so you're a rectangle rather than a letter. A fuck up. Yeah, we didn't have like a specific term for situations like that. It was just like the font didn't have support for that particular character. It's much less of an issue in modern games now. But yeah. I want to see the switch. I assume it triggered a cutscene. Yeah, our older games, they would use loads of symbols in the text, and then the English font wouldn't have support for those same symbols. But I mean, we hadn't had a problem like that in a really long time. Do some localization stuff. Just as it's localized, and they call it tofu text. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Tofu text. You need the right font for playing some Japanese games, which are coding them the same way, yeah. Font choice was always a big deal. We were fortunate that some of our developers would actually ask us our opinion of fonts when they were choosing them. And we would always be sure to point out that they needed a fully robust one that had support for all kinds of symbols and stuff. Found some Redinatium. Here. Great. Something's not right. We usually find a lot more than this. It's like someone came over and picked this place clean.
Cats!
Oh, Jesus. That Nazian that you guys have there. Give it to me. Yeah, give it to her. Meow. Nadium was from Marjorie and Marjorie only. So you better give it up if you know what's good for you. If you don't... Yeah, if you don't... Oh, Jesus, she's demented. I'm gonna beat you up. Yeah, beat you up. Meow says. Meow says. Shut up there already. I can't take you guys anywhere. Who are these morons anyway? Who cares? Don't pay attention to them. Let's get going before their stupidity rubs off on us. Sounds good to me. Where do you think you're going? You trying to ignore me? Hey, Cooter, did you hear something? I'm talking here. Come over here, Naughtium or else. Why? I explained all that already. Are you not listening to anything I was saying? Punishment, meow! Punishment, meow! That's the smartest thing I've heard you say all day. Why don't you guys give them some punishment? Us? Meow? Yes! I don't feel like it, meow. Move it or lose it. Well, I guess I better take this one seriously. I pet these cat people. How? That's so cute! Oh god, they throw explosives. Yankee. Oh, we're murdering the Yankee. You're not long for this earth. I only just got Yankee as a pun because like the link's word Yankee, but a cat, so Yankee, yeah, exactly. Sharp learned Wake. Skill level increased. Meow, they beat us up! No, duh. You guys are pretty good, I should say. Well, I guess I should start taking you seriously, meow. Hocus pocus, hooba juba uppa yeah. I command you to come to me, meow, my super duper dragon. Oh, fuck. And I'm gonna sleep, you idiot. You can, like, surrender at any time, you know. The heck is a dragon doing in a place like this? Cat Lady also has Nano as a voice actor, so if she told me to beat up these two, I'd at least consider it. Come on, give me all your Naughtium or else. Meow. No way, if you think I'm gonna fork my Naughtium over to you, you got another thing coming. Right, Kurudu? Here, you can have it. What are you doing? You're out of your mind? You're a good girl. I like you, little one. Meow, meow. Kurudu, you lousy traitor. We gotta give it to her, otherwise we'll end up as dragon food. Yeah, but... You're not thinking about fighting with that dragon, are you? Why not? He doesn't look that tough to me. Well, you're going in alone. Going in alone in this one, psycho. You're nuts if you think you can beat that dragon. Real courage is facing adversity even if you know you can't win. That's not courage, Corin. That's more like suicide. You know that when you die, the game is over, right? You'll have to watch the scene all over again. Meta humor. But by some miracle you manage to come out of this alive, then maybe your dreams will come true someday. But at this specific point in time, I highly doubt. Remember me? I'm the person with the hungry dragon. Give me your Naughtium already. Ah! Watch out, Cornet. No way. Who the heck are you? Who are you, meow? My name is not important. Leave here immediately, otherwise, I will slay you. Yeah, I think he means business. Is the dude, the guy. Wait a minute, that crest on your sword belongs to the royal family. Meow, let's get out of here. You won't get away with this, hero boy. Wait until Marjorie finds out about this. Are you alright? Are you hurt? My name is Ferdinand. What's your name? Poor girl. She's too frightened to even speak. Prince Ferdinand! Prince Ferdinand! Somebody must have found out that I've been missing from the castle. Excuse me, fair ladies, but I must take my leave of you. Journey home safely. Coronet! You blew it! You lost your chance, girl! That's the famous Prince Ferdinand. Intelligent, kind, handsome, daring, and even a great swordsman to boot. He's everything a woman could possibly ask for. Oh. Hey, Coronet, are you okay? Jeez, like you've never seen a prince before. Hey, Earth to Coronet! Coronet! Oh, no. That's obviously what she sounds like when she sighs. Enough already. What's the matter with you? Is that all you could do? Sigh? But I can't help it. You found the prince you've been looking for, didn't you? Why can't you be happy instead of sighing like that? I know, but I see you're bummed because you didn't get to tell him your name. I didn't realize that he was the real prince. Come on, enough of that. Just make a move on him. It's easy for you to say. I don't even know if I'll have the chance to see him again. Come on, girl. Don't I always tell you? Take the initiative. If all else fails, just show him a little leg. You guys can't resist a little leg. Well, alright then. Just do what I say, okay? Got it? First, we have to find out more about the prince. We should ask the folks over in Orange and Mother Green about him. I brought back some red Inotium. Thank you, Coronet. If you ever have problems with your puppets, come back and see me. They'd be fixed with the Inotium. Puppets have different fates and destinies just like humans. When a puppet is satisfied with its life, it goes to heaven. Okay. Save. Alright, chat. While I have no intention of disappointing anybody, I think I am going to end a little bit early tonight because I am tired. I am beat. And I think, if you don't mind me saying, I think I've seen enough of Rhapsody Musical Adventure to know that I think I would enjoy more of this. I think I would like to see more of this, just as some of y'all would. So. This isn't a proper wheel night. This isn't a real wheel with a prize or anything. But I think if I was going to select a winner tonight, it would be this, personally. Game has some charm. What I do like about this is the appeal that your dolls can fight for you and are alive. And one of them's named Shart. And you can't rename them either. They're just Shart. That's it. But yeah, this has a ton of charm. This, if I may say, when I was seeking PS1 RPGs, when I put out the call, when I wanted people to submit stuff, I was kind of hoping for stuff in this vein. The brighter, lighter, fluffier, adventuresome ones. Like, I know there's all kinds, I mean, we've seen, there's all kinds of RPGs on the PS1. And including adventure games using RPG tropes and mechanics and stuff. But this is kind of what I had in mind. This is the sort of game I had in mind. So this was a very pleasant surprise tonight. Finally, I'm toss out names like Piss and Gooch. The game caters towards my taste. NIS's games have such a distinct vibe even this early on. I really wish, like, NAS is a developer I wish I'd played more stuff from. I've obviously played 2 of the 3 Yomawari games. I played The Liar Princess and the Blind Prince on Switch. And obviously I've played the original Disgaea, though. Just far enough to get into Item World and never, ever, 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 ever leave. Got me reinstalled, totally illegally acquired a copy of this game tonight and Disgaea 1. Yeah, we may end up doing more NIS stuff in the future. I think that could be a really good time. So, anyway, chat, that is gonna do it for tonight. Again, I apologize for ending a little bit early, but I am tired. It's been a long day, and I could use the rest. So I will rest up for tomorrow night's stream, where I am sure I will need all the energy in the world to get through another Master System Odyssey. So, Master System Odyssey tomorrow night. No stream on Saturday. Saturday's stream has moved to Sunday so that we can start our May the 4th Star Wars game proper light. And that will continue into next week, and then the Power Hours return 1 week from tonight on Thursday. So if you've been missing out, if you've been desiring those cozy, comfortable, familiar pages of Nintendo Power, we'll be back there. Don't you worry. And then sometime in the future, I can't say when, because this is the only big schedule re-scramble that I'm planning on doing anytime soon. Sometime I would like to get to the rest of these. We got 9 more games on here, 3 more nights worth of stuff like this. Hopefully we'll do it at some point. So, anyway, chat, let me go find somebody to raid. Surely there's somebody up at this hour that I can chuck you over to. I'll send you over to Blue Zest again. Blue Zest is doing more Oblivion. So let's hang out with them. Or y'all can hang out with them while I go crash in bed. Because I need it. So anyway, chat, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for joining me for another night of PS1 RPGs. We played a very eclectic selection tonight. 2 strategy RPGs, and then an adventure game masquerading as an RPG. Pretty neat stuff, but all of them were very enjoyable. All of them were quite eye-opening, and I gotta say, I have a special place in my heart right now for Rhapsody. So, will we return to this game in the future? Odds are pretty good, chat, I gotta say. So, but that is a tale for another time. Hopefully, I will see you all out tomorrow night from Master System Odyssey. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.